contrary to my title of the talk, what we're really talking about is engaging teens in an expanding public science event movement. I'm Howard Rutherford. I am the director of the Teen Science Cafe movement. Let's talk about what a Teen Science Cafe is not. It is not a lecture. It does not involve alcohol. Okay? However, it is an effective way to engage teens in learning about the nature of science outside the floor classroom. So the Florida Teen Science Cafe is one of 8 nodes that was originally established with a $2.6 million grant in partnership with the Florida Aquarium and with Mote Marine Lab in Florida, and we're expanding the node. Through our evaluations with this Teen Cafe, we found that there are 6 essential ingredients to a successful cafe. Now, if you leave out any one ingredient or chimp on any of the portions, we can't guarantee any of the successful cafes. But what we have found as a first ingredient for success is that the teens need to feel ownership over and empowered to the nth degree over the program. This is accomplished by forming youth leadership teams, or YLTs with PYTs, in each of the communities we serve. Did you get that? No? Okay. The youth leadership team actually directs all aspects of the cafes, from the planning to the execution, to identifying the topics that they're interested in, to organizing the team leader meetings, as well as marketing to their peers, recruiting their peers. The location is very important, as in real estate, location. You want to make sure it's comfortable and convenient for the teens, and it shakes it up a little bit for the scientists as well. It needs to be free, and you need to have access to drink and food, or be able to bring drink and food in. The third ingredient for a successful Teen Science Cafe is that scientists must be thoroughly vetted, okay, and carefully coached to communicate an effective message with a teen audience, or else you end up with some freakazoid like that. We have been employing the COSI Florida Teen Scientist Boot Camp model to prepare and plan our scientists to communicate their messages to clearly and effectively to a teen audience, and it has a long-lasting impact not only to the teens but beyond. Dry runs, so our scientists actually practice with the youth leadership teams. This is a way to effectively work out any kinks of the presentation. The teens give them feedback on the focus of the message, the imagery, the format of the cafe. Each of the sites, it's important that they have a local hero who has the energy and the commitment to make the cafe a success. They oversee not only the youth leadership teams, but oversee the logistics and coordinating the scientists. These are our site heroes that have been instrumental in making the Florida Teen Science Cafe network a success. We are a very vibrant node around the country. We continue to expand our network and recruit new sites. Interactivity and hands-on experiences for the teens are crucial. The cafe programs that are mindful and build on the knowledge and interest of the teens have a more richer experience and hopefully an improved learning opportunity for them. During the 6 senses of the Right Whales Cafe, we have this particular activity actually allowed the kids to hold their noses while tasting fudge and brownie and try to differentiate the taste between the texture as well. The final ingredient that needs a personal relationship with institutions that support their scientists for education and outreach. Between the St. Petersburg Ocean Team, we're the largest concentration of marine research in the southeastern United States. The most convincing way to get these scientists to engage in the Teen Science Cafe is to share some successful stories. I asked for testimonials from previous presenters. My favorite one is from a 2nd grader who gave a researcher his next research idea that was funded for $4 million. Wow. We do have challenges, though. It takes time, as you know, to build a professional relationship not only with scientists, but with youth. And the relationships are based on personal interactions. Staff turnover has been a consistent challenge across the network. Communication is key to success of any initiative. The Teen Science Cafe is actively building a community of practice across the country that we can hopefully share those effective practices beyond just our network. The good news is that the network continues to grow and that teens across the country are actively participating and growing at the direction of this movement. As you can imagine, the Teen Science Cafe takes on the flavor of each community in which they exist. If you are interested in joining our movement, there are resources posted on teensciencecafe.org, but also we have some small grant initiatives up to $3,000 to establish new sites around the country. Thank you.